Ohio Governor Mike DeWine reissues statewide mask order. Biden COVID-19 advisor says U.S. should have a 4 to 6 week mandatory lockdown. Governor Cuomo in New York orders no more than 10 people in your own home for a family gathering. I had a funny text coming into the studios today from somebody who said, yeah, I live in New York. We're going to have a funeral. You're allowed to have more than 10 people at a funeral. And on Thanksgiving Day, a turkey is going to die in my household, and we're going to all gather to mourn the loss of Tom Turkey. Keep your head up. Keep your chin up. Stay engaged in the fight. There's just 3 things you could do today. Here's what I want you to do. As we welcome you into a Thursday, November 12th episode of the Mike Gallagher Show in the ReliefFactor.com studios. Go to MikeOnline.com and click on the petition, the banner at the top of the page, verify the election, verifytheelection.com. It's something you can do. It just takes about 10 seconds of your time. Go to MikeOnline.com or verifytheelection.com, sign the online petition demanding that every legal vote be counted. That's not something that any freedom-loving America should be afraid of, that all legal votes are counted. The Wall Street Journal reminds us that the ballot counting procedures are moving ahead as intended in Georgia, where Biden leads by about 14,000 votes out of 5 million cast. Officials have begun preparing to audit every ballot by hand. Nothing wrong with that. The New York Times is melting down, and I wonder why. I wonder why the left and the Trump haters are so worried about recounts. Well, maybe it's because we're looking at least one swing state where a 14,000 vote differential out of a 5 million cast is close. It's even closer in Arizona. I mean, look at these margins. Look at realclearpolitics.com and look at the raw data, and your eyes will be wide open. So do that. Go to MikeOnline.com or go to MikeOnline.com, and you'll see the banner at the top of the page. Click on that banner and sign the petition. We want to get at least 1 million signatures. We've got many thousands already, and we just put the thing up this morning. Here's the Georgia Secretary of State, fellow by the name of Brad Raffensperger, announcing that Georgia is going to do, which is, they're going to do more. A full audit is more than Georgia law even requires. The Wall Street Journal says this recount might ease concerns about Georgia's new voting machines. Of course, we have a year where we don't know how many millions of people mailed in ballots before they even heard the final arguments of the candidates, a COVID year, all kinds of things. Here's the Secretary of State. He's a Republican in the state of Georgia.
The next step in the current election process is getting the final county certifications in. We'll then move to the risk limiting audit, or RLA. At 1 p.m. today, I will make the official designation of which race will be the subject of the RLA. At that time, I will designate that the RLA will be the presidential race. With the margin being so close, it will require a full by-hand recount in each county. This will help build confidence. It will be an audit, a recount, and a recanvass all at once.
An audit, recount, and recanvass all at once. Have you heard what the New York Times is saying about it? Trump is like Hitler. Trump is like Mussolini. Trump is a crazed dictator. The rhetoric that the left is using right now is completely unhinged. Why? Ask yourself, why? Nobody flipped out when Hillary said
Joe
this.
Biden should not concede under any circumstances, because I think this is going to drag out, and eventually I do believe he will win if we don't give an inch and if we are as focused and relentless as the other side is.
New York Times op-ed calling Hillary Hitler. Did you? Did anybody flip out over? I mean, all right, let's listen to Hillary. Don't concede under any circumstances. Surely she doesn't think that that only applies to Biden, does she? Well, of course she does. We are entering really, really perilous times, my friend. We're going to hang in this together. We're going to get through anything. We can get through anything because we're America and we know how to fight. We're going to fight the good fight. We're going to do it with the rule of law in our corner. We're going to do it the right way.